Oh, I got a lot of letters from people I even do not know, and they sent the email message to me, Eric, thank you so much for Zoom. Was so grateful to the Zoom service, and without that, I really cannot say the goodbye to my grandparents, my parents.
In 1997, when Eric Yuan was 27 years old, he left China for the United States. He had a dream to make it big in Silicon Valley. For the first 14 years, he worked in a startup which was later acquired. In 2011, he left to set up a company that offered high-quality video group chats. He called it Zoom. Zoom went public in 2019, and the IPO made Mr. Yuan a billionaire. I'm Sumiko, Executive Editor of the Straits Times. I'm having lunch with Mr. Yuan at the Exchange in Asia Square. He has salmon, and I have fish and chips. He tells me how Zoom coped with the surge in users during the COVID-19 pandemic and also his management style. Mr. Yuan, you arrived in San Francisco in 1997 when you were 27 years old. What was your dream at that time?
So when I landed in San Francisco airport in 1997, I feel like the dream came true to be part of the Worldwide Innovation Center Silicon Valley. My dream was to start something in the future because Silicon Valley has so many great companies there, like Yahoo or Netscape. My dream was to build a company in the future, and hopefully I could be successful in Silicon Valley.
You worked at WebEx for many years and then you went to set up Zoom yourself. Could you give us the story of how the name Zoom came about?
Sure. I joined WebEx since 1997. I was there for almost 10 years. So I wanted to fix the WebEx problem. Unfortunately, they were unwilling to change. That's why I left to build Zoom. I didn't have a name until the 2 or 3 weeks before the product was launched. And over the weekend, I called one of our company business advisors, Jim. I asked Jim, I'm stuck now. I do not have a product name. And luckily, he gave me 5 names. Among those 5 names, I picked up Zoom. That's how the Zoom was born.
What is your management style like?
My management style, I would say 2 things. First of all, very hands-on. I always like talking with engineers, customers, or product managers. The second thing is really about compassion. I look at everything and from others' perspective. I make a decision from customer perspective, employee perspective, and very compassionate, about your decision-making process.
In your journey with Zoom so far, what has been the greatest challenge?
I think the greatest challenge is how to maintain and evolve the company culture. When we were very small, it's very easy to manage because our company culture is to deliver happiness. For me, as a CEO of the company, my number one priority is to make sure our employee happy, and together we make our customer happy. And during the COVID time frame, literally within 18 months time frame, we hired more than 6,000 employees. How to maintain that company culture is very hard. That's probably the greatest challenge we are facing now.
There were lots of people who used Zoom during COVID, including people like with family members who were dying.
Yeah.
You mentioned that you actually got letters from people?
Oh, I got a lot of letters from people I even do not know, and they sent the email message to me, Eric, thank you so much for Zoom. Was so grateful to the Zoom service. And without that, I really cannot say the goodbye to my grandparents, my parents. A lot of touching story like that. That's the reason why no matter how hard we're working on improving Zoom, we feel like, we got to leverage this opportunity to contribute back to the world, to make the world a better place.
So even though the pandemic is nearly over, will we still enjoy those sort of 40-minute Zoom free calls?
Yeah, we still give the 40 minutes free time to all the free users. We want to those users enjoy using Zoom service. If you feel like 40 minutes is good enough, keep using that. And all you want to pay, that's okay. And give you flexibility.
What has been the biggest number of Zoom meetings you've had in one day?
Oh, I can tell you, being the founder and CEO, I always love Zoom for sure. There's one day I was so tired of Zoom. I hated Zoom that day because I had a total 19 Zoom meetings.
It's a bit too much.
I know, that's why I was tired of Zoom at that time.
If you look forward, what are the biggest sort of projects you have coming up?
Zoom is not only for video conferencing. I have a Zoom team chat, I have a Zoom phone, contact center, whiteboard, conference room systems, Zoom events. Essentially, Zoom become a hybrid work operating system. All the full unified communication solution, and also it becoming the business workflow platform as well.
Do you have any advice for young people who want to be an Eric Yuan?
Oh, first of all, thank you for this question. I think be yourself. No need to be, Eric, and also, have a dream. The earlier you have a dream, the better for you. Keep working as hard as you can. Stay humble. You'll be very successful in the future.
But do you think there's anything beyond that to describe or to explain your success?
It's hard to define, success, right? I think as long as you find your passion, keep working hard, I think that's a success. You cannot count on what you achieve. The process is very important, right? Just find your passion, enjoy that. That's a success.
Thank you very much for having lunch.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
If you asked me the same question 3 years ago, I would probably tell a very different answer. But what changed over the last 2 years is we started seeing our work making an impact on the people in the industry. We know that we have saved a lot of jobs because we managed to help them reach out to their customers beyond the four walls of their restaurant. And I think that motivates us a lot to do more.